Hey guys, welcome to Wondermind Tarot. My name is Nadia. Welcome to my channel. So today we will be talking about what is he thinking about you and what is he planning about you. So as usual, we have three options: yellow number one, number two is red, and purple number three. So you can pick and choose whichever you like. This reading is timeless, so you can watch it anytime. So anytime you find it, you can watch it, and it will work. Also, if you like this video, subscribe and leave a comment below. Just introduce yourself or leave a topic for a new reading. Just let me know what you're thinking. It's really exciting. It's really exciting to see your feedback. So, okay, let's start with number one. Let's get to the reading. Okay, so number one is yellow, and as you can see, I have a gold candle here as well, and it's really nice. I really like it. It looks a little bit strange on top, but on the side it's like very nice and golden. So number one, let's look at him. Let's see what kind of person he is. Just a little bit, a few cards, and then we will take a look what is he thinking about you and how he sees you, and eventually what are his plans. Okay, so as mentioned before, this reading is timeless, so you can watch it anytime you find it. Actually, I would say most readings are timeless because Tarot and universe works in such an interesting way where, we always find information at the right time when we need it or when we're ready for it. So pretty much I think every tarot can be timeless. Every tarot video can be timeless. You just, whatever pops up in your feed, whatever you like it, whatever you're attracted to, it means this information is for you right now. Okay, so let's see. Let's get a few cards about him. I'm just shuffling so I can get into the energy. Okay, let's see what kind of person he is. Very adventurous person, likes to travel, and also sometimes maybe uptight in certain situations, and very welcoming, very, it looks like he's an open person, but at the same time, he shows very, open personality or friendly personality, but inside he's a bit closed off. And what else about him? Yes, so he has a lot of things on his mind. He has a lot of situation, I guess, that are coming at him, and right now he's trying to solve them. So he's trying to either defend himself in his mind or trying to process all of this and trying to figure out where to go and what to do in this situation. So it's a bit challenging time in his life right now. Okay, let's do a couple more cards. I'm gonna move this one here so we can see better. Okay, a couple more cards about him. Yeah, so as I said, he's very welcoming, but at the same time, he has a lot of things that are hidden. And also, he is the kind of person that has a lot of answers to the questions, so he has a lot of knowledge and he has a lot of experience. And the last one, but also he's very, his emotions run deep, so he has a very deep emotional world, I might say. So basically he looks very, friendly and light on outside, or he shows that kind of face, but is actually deep, can feel very deep emotional feelings, and sometimes get stuck in them. Okay, so let's see how he sees you. That's very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna use this tarot deck. It's very pretty, I like it. So the words are in Russian. This is Russian deck, and I like to use it for relationship readings. It's very pretty. I really like this picture. Okay, so how he sees you, what is he thinking about you, what is on his mind related to you. He sees you as a woman, and very pretty woman, and very strong woman, and very but at the same time very feminine. So it kind of it combines two it combines femininity and very strong personality. So that's how it sees you, as a queen on the throne. So that's pretty awesome. Let's see how else he sees you. What is he thinking about you? He's thinking about you that you're very abundant and or maybe pregnant in this case, but again, it's a general reading, so it can be different for different people. So you're very abundant, you're very feminine, you're very maternal, you're very soft and gentle. At the same time, we can see he sees you very strong, but he definitely sees your feminine energy, because we have this very strong and very powerful women here that are. And also he thinks that you can you know how to talk to people, and you know how to handle different situations well. So you have a lot of wisdom. Okay, how he sees you. He also sees you that you have a lot of things going on, that you've been, dragging a lot of responsibilities, a lot of tasks, a lot of things that are coming your way and you need to deal with. So he sees you as a strong woman, but at the same time that he thinks that you've been handling way too much that you actually should be handling. So he sees you as a very strong person, but at the same time he has this feeling of, helping you, or this feeling of softness in you, and kind of he wants to be like a knight that to come and save you, because you've been dragging a lot of things and you had a lot of things on your plate. Okay, and last one, how he sees you. Very strong woman, very powerful woman, and maybe a little bit revengeful. And so as you can see, this card speaks for itself. That maybe you know how to manipulate men. That's what he thinks. Our perception and what the person really is, it's very different sometimes. So it depends on how people perceive you. So he perceives you as a person that can manipulate men. That's simple to say. Okay, and let's get to his plans, which is very interesting. I think I need to move these cards a little bit. I'm gonna leave it here and I'm gonna move the candle, I guess, so you can see everything. Okay, I'm gonna leave yellow here, maybe here, or whenever you guys can see it. Okay, so what are his plans about you? So what is he planning to do? What is he thinking he should do? what is going on in his head about you. And I just got this deck, and that's my first few weeks using it, so I'm really excited. I always like to use new cards and see how they talk and what they can tell. So let's see, what are his plans, and does he have any plans? He is thinking. So basically not a plan, but he has a lot of thoughts, and all of these thoughts are swirling in his head. And he's trying to calculate maybe how, let me see what he's trying to calculate. Let's put 4 more cards here. No, 4, 3. I'm gonna do 4 in total. Let's add here. So what are his plans? And 2 more here. And then we're going to see what is he thinking so deeply, trying to calculate what exactly is going on. Okay, so interesting situation. So basically, he's trying the best. He's trying to find the best route how to get to you. So as you can see, he has multiple options, and he's calculating whether he should maybe text you, or maybe call you, or maybe try to find you somewhere on social networks, or maybe like your picture, or maybe find you in real life. So a lot of options, and he's calculating and trying to figure out what will work the best, because he sees you as a very strong person, very strong personality, and he thinks that just any kind of way to reach you will not work, maybe, or he doesn't want you to think that's a certain way. So basically, he thinks he's a very strong person, and he wants you to know that he's coming. Oh my goodness, I lost all my words. He wants you to know that he is serious about talking to you, so he's trying to find a way how to reach you the best way. Yeah, so he's thinking about friendship. He's thinking about he really likes you, he really enjoys your company. Oh, one more came up. Okay, that's gonna be the last one. But at the same time, there something that's going on between you two, something that you're it feels like, for him, it feels like you're a bit estranged, that something been going on under the surface, and he feels that you are a bit upset at him or angry at him, so that's why he's trying to find this way to reach you. Okay, what are his plans about you? So there's not really talking about plans, it's talking about just his feelings in general. So he's perceiving himself as a very very strict, emotional person, very reserved, very no, there's a lot of things going on, very serious things going on in his head, and he perceives you as very soft, as very feminine, as very genuine, but at the same time very strong woman. So let's see where that leads us. Yeah, so he's feeling that maybe he's not sure if he should reach out or not because of these feelings of maybe disconnection between you two, these feelings of, you know, that something is going on, and also that you're different people, that you're very good, that you're very loving, and he is the opposite. So that's why he's worried about that, and he's worried about something that happened in the past, something that like something negative that happened in your relationship. So he's thinking about that, and he's not sure if he should reach out. As you can see, a lot of swords, so we can see swords and swords here. So swords are thoughts, and there's a lot of thoughts going on in his head about this. A lot of regret. But at the same time, he has a passion for you. He has a very strong passion towards you. So he wants to act. Let's see if he wants to act. Yes. Oh, wow. Ace of Wands and King of Wands. So, yes, so a lot of major arcana, which means a lot of, as you can see, fire. It's really awesome. So he has a lot of passion for you. Sure, you guys can see it. Yes, you can see it. And yes, he wants to act. Let me see. But he wants to act, and he is ready to act. His whole being is ready to act, but at the same time, he's not sure about the situation, about the outcome. It can turn either way, and he is very... he doesn't know which way to go. He doesn't know if he should do it or if he shouldn't do it, and there's a lot of thoughts going on in his head, and... Yes, he wants to be here, he wants to be happy, he wants to be spending time with you together, enjoying life, but at the same time, as you can see, a lot of thoughts are going on in his head, and they're pulling him in different directions, so it depends on his outcome, whatever he decides that he wants to happen, but he is still thinking. So right now, he doesn't really have that much plans. He just have a lot of thoughts, and he's trying to, find a way how to get to you. But at the same time, as you can see, he's calculating his options, what to do, if he should do something. So a lot of feelings going on in his head, a lot of thoughts going on in his head, very negative. So he's really on edge, trying to figure it out. Okay, so thank you guys. This was number 1. Very interesting how the cards tell us a story of the person's emotions and feelings. So I really like it. Okay, so this was very good. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments, whatever you're thinking. Introduce yourself, see how it works in your situation. And let's get to number 2. I'm gonna put it right here. So what is he thinking and what is he planning about you? So we are going to start drawing a few cards to identify him, so to talk a little bit about him. Okay, I'm I'm just shuffling so I can connect to the cards and to this very pretty red color. I like all the colors. I picked them, so I like all three. Okay, that's the one came up. He already wants to talk. Let's see. Interesting. Very discreet person. Something's changing in his life. Something's going on. Some kind of changes are going on in his life. Not very, but emotionally closed off person. His emotions are very deep and very nurtured, and yeah, and it's important time in his life right now. Something is going on, some kind of changes, some destined changes that's supposed to happen. Yeah, so something is going away in his life, something is dying off, and after 10, there's a new beginning. So as you can see right now, he feels depleted, he feels a bit down, maybe not a bit, maybe a lot, and there's a lot of things going on in his life but this change was destined to be, because sometimes it's interesting how our life pushes us. So when I see it as a lesson, so life is teaching us lessons. Sometimes we're doing something and maybe it's not the right way for us, or maybe universe thinks that we need to change something, but we don't want to change because we stay stagnant and we keep repeating the same mistakes over and over again. So eventually life gives you a lesson, and after this lesson you either will change or it will stay the same and will continue for another cycle. So he is at the end of his cycle, and I'm still not sure if he learned his lessons or not, but he is feeling a bit lost, he's feeling a bit lonely, and he's searching for answers, so hopefully he finds them. It's related to women and money. Doesn't tell us the whole story, but this whole situation is related to his thoughts and beliefs about money, and they're changing, and also on some way is related to a woman. Cards don't tell us which woman, but that's what's going on in his life right now. So let's get to how he sees you. So I'm gonna use this deck, how he sees you. So this is a relationship deck, and it says in Russian. So it says Oracle, mysteries of love. And look at this pretty picture. So all of these pictures are hand-drawn. All of these pictures are beautiful. And I was really looking forward to this deck, so when I received it, I was so excited. So, okay, let's see. Something is going on here. Something wants to come. Okay, let's see how he sees you. So it can be a few situations here, since it's a general reading. You just pick whichever works for you, whichever applies to you. So you either haven't been talking for a while, so he sees you as this beautiful, gorgeous angel from the past that he's still thinking about. and he sees reminders of you in so many places, and he's still thinking about you. In different option that can apply here is that you remind him someone from the past. So you remind him someone, either a very important person in his life at some point. So someone from the past, very important to him, that left some scars. In life we attract, if we have certain scars, if you have a certain problems, the issue we didn't work on, they keep repeating, as I mentioned in the first option. They keep repeating until we resolve them. So we attract the same people that will bring us the same pain over and over until we resolve the situation. We attract the same similar people, similar situations that we need to resolve. So that might be the case that you remind him of someone from his past that he didn't resolve the situation really well. He has a lot of emotional attachments and feelings to the situation, and didn't have the resolution that he wanted to have, so you might remind him of that person. Okay, so let's see how else he sees you, or what is he thinking about you. So he's thinking that you're a very abundant person, that you're very gentle, very warm and kind, deep inside, that you have a lot of feminine energy, or maybe pregnant. So sometimes we can take the cards literally. So again, it's a general reading. Just pick and choose whatever works in your case. So it can be different in different situations. It can be different readings. So in general reading, we always say information that comes, but you can pick whichever applies to you. So if you're not pregnant, maybe he wants kids with you, or maybe he thinks you're a pregnant woman, or it just can be very general, very abundant person, very feminine, very nurturing, very kind. Okay, so how else he sees you? Very tired person. I guess he sees you as been very busy. He sees you a bit tired, that you need some rest and you need some joy in your life, that he thinks that you're missing that. Maybe you need some rest, and maybe he sees you like working or constantly doing things, so he thinks that you need to get some rest. Or maybe he thinks maybe emotionally you're very busy and you have a lot of things going on in your mind, so that can be rest as well. You also see the person that has a lot of things, or can have a lot of things in their life, but at the same time they're not very interested in those things, and because they are very intelligent, very, they think about more than, possessions that they have or stuff that they buy or something like that. So this is a very abundant person, but at the same time that you don't really care about earthly possessions, but care more intellectual. Also that men are attracted to you, but from the side of it, it seems like you're not that interested in men emotionally for some reason. So he is kind of wondering what's going on in that pretty head of yours. Okay, so let's check what his plans are. The exciting part. The exciting part, what his plans are towards you. His plans towards you. He's a very impatient person. He just wants to say all of this information. I get very excited about you. He just can't wait for something. He can wait for tell you something, and to express something to you. Either to say something to you or show you something or something like that. Yeah, very impatient person. Okay, so what are his plans towards you? I'm gonna take out maybe 4 or 5 cards, and then if we need to define them, we can add more cards later and see what's going on. Okay, so what are his plans towards you? He wants to come, he wants to contact you, but at the same time, he has a lot of doubts about that. He's not sure what you think about him. He is not sure if that's the right time, because it seems like right now it's not a good time in your life, not in his life, but in your life. So from his perception, he's still thinking what he should do and whether that's the right call to contact you or talk to you about something that he's been very impatient to talk about. Yes, so a lot of swords, the first option, the yellow one. We had a lot of swords. Oh my goodness, now I can talk. So a lot of the swords. In this case, so he's been dragging in different directions. As you can see, 2 swords. He's pulling in different directions. His eyes are closed. He's completely blind about your emotional well-being, about how you feel about him, what is going on in your life. So he is not sure if that's the right time, and he's trying to figure that out. He's just pulling in different directions. Yes, but at the same time, he has a lot of emotions towards you. He thinks that you are very beautiful, very feminine, very emotionally unbalanced person, an emotionally deep person. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. Also thinks that you have a lot of options and that he is not sure whether you're going to pick him as an option. He's not sure about his... Yeah, so it's so interesting because it's so similar to the first reading that we did today. So he's trying to find a way to contact you, the ways to show you that he's serious about this, and he's trying, as you can see, he's trying to find the best option. So if he does this, what's gonna happen? If he does this, what's gonna happen? If he does this, what's gonna happen? So he's trying to find, should he climb, your building to reach you, or should he text you? Should he, send you a DM? Whatever it is, he's trying to figure that out because he's not sure how you can respond to certain situations, and he thinks that you have a lot of options on your plate, and he thinks it's important to show you that he's very he's taking you seriously. And what are his plans? That's interesting. He wants to... he actually has means to do that. He has a lot of options how to do that. But at the same time, again, a lot of swords, the same like in the first reading. He's still thinking about the past. Something happened in the past. He's not sure how you're going to react. A lot of thoughts, like as this crowd, just, in his mind, like talking in his ear and saying all these different things that can happen. And you know, sometimes people are getting to this wheel of thinking and just keep spinning at the end, and there's no end to it. And that's why they try to figure out what to do, and it just drives them crazy and goes in circles and gets nowhere. So this kind of situation where he has a lot of means to actually reach out, where he has a lot of means to have a serious conversation the way he wanted to have and explain what is he feeling and how he's really excited, how he thinks you're a very strong person, that you're a very unique person, but at the same time a lot of sorts, a lot of thoughts are going on in his head, and he's not sure how you're gonna react. He's not sure what is gonna happen if he does that, and he's scared and he's thinking a lot. So that's the case in this case. So number 2, also similar to number 1, a lot of thoughts, a lot of doubts, and a lot of things. He also is very busy in his life right now. A lot of things are going on, so okay. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments if you liked it, what works for your situations, what you liked. And let's get to number 3. What is he thinking and planning about you? So we're gonna see, we're gonna look at him, what's either what kind of person he is or what's going on in his life. We'll see what card is gonna tell us, and sometimes they tell us different things, so whatever information comes, it comes. And then we're gonna check on a different deck how he sees you, what is he thinking about you, and eventually the most important part, what are his plans towards you. Okay, so about him, about this person. Oh, 2 came up. 2 cards came up. He's very deeply in his emotions, and some might say he's a soft person, like on the outside. At the same time, he's very strong inside. But with all the softness that's going on inside him, he has a lot of thoughts and a lot of strong feelings inside, and he's not sure what to do about them. So a bit lost in this time of life, and his main thing now is being in his emotions or working with his emotions. It's his challenge right now, challenge in his life. Something is changing in his life, so something will go away. And you know, Tower is a very interesting card, and here it looks a bit scary because, like, I think there's someone falling from there. My goodness. Anyway, but it shows you in very good image that sometimes something has to go. Sometimes that something is not good for us, and no matter how people try to hold to the old situations or old habits or people that shouldn't be in their life, toxic relationships maybe. So there's a time when the time comes where life actually helps you to resolve this and removes it from your life. Either you remove it yourself or universe works on it. But when universe, if you don't want to do it yourself, usually when universe does it, it happens in a little bit more painful way. there's more resistance, I guess. So that's the situation in his life right now. Something is going away and it's not that pleasant, but at the same time it's happening for the best. So as you can see, he has a lot of thoughts and feelings about that, and he's very deep into that. Yeah, he feels stuck. He feels he feels chained up to his emotions, his feelings. He has a lot of fire inside him and a lot of energy inside him, and it's really hard for him to actually be into this emotional state that he needs to work on right now. So he's trying to get out. He's trying to find answers how to move forward and what to do. And right now he feels a little bit stuck. Okay, let's see what else. And it might be related to a woman or a kid. So not clear here what's going on exactly. Whether he was in love and then something happened, or like there's a problem in relationships, or he's thinking about someone from the past. Whether it's his kid or someone else's kid, there's a lot of situations that can happen. So basically it shows just in general that a lot of these things might be related to a woman. It doesn't show us exactly which woman and what's going on. It only shows us that he's going through a very important phase in his life where there changes come, or it has come already. Well, yeah, I think it has come already. So now we're gonna ask cards how he sees you and what is he thinking about you. And again, I'm using this Russian deck. It's very beautiful. It's an oracle, mysteries of love. I'm not sure if I'm translating at the same time all the time. I think it's mysteries of love. Sounds really nice. I like the picture. And this is a more relationship deck. It's more relationship oracle. So let's see how he sees you, or what is he thinking about you. Oh my goodness. Like a beautiful woman, very close emotionally, like like this relationship, whatever relationship that you have right now, either emotional connection or physical connection or any kind of connection, he wants it and he feels like that's been destined to happen. Very, very, very genuine feelings towards you. He also sees you as a very busy person, very busy at work or with your projects, personal projects or hobbies or anything you care about, your passions, or it can be your career, it can be your passions, it can be your hobbies, but this is a very busy person in that area. And that also you might be thinking that you're trying to figure out your money situation, what's going on. Or maybe, again, it's a general reading, so he may be thinking that you have someone else in your life. Another person, another man, or you're interested in another man. Okay, so what is he thinking about you? One more time. So it can be two or it can be both. It's an interesting card. So you like to help people. So it's either you like to help people and you're a very genuine person, you're a very helpful person, you like and you enjoy, giving back, you enjoy giving to the society. Or the second one, or maybe it can be both at the same time, that he wants to, so he's thinking that he wants to help you, that he wants to be with you, he wants to hold your hand, he wants to help you in a certain situation where he can help. because maybe something going on in your life, or maybe he thinks something going on in your life. So it can be something like this. Okay, and the last one, how he sees you. There's a very powerful insight with your thoughts, that you have a very strong mind and that you're very beautiful. And he's thinking that he's stuck thinking about you. That's an interesting thing. He's thinking that he's stuck thinking about you. So yeah, for whatever reason, you come to his, you own his mind, or you come to his mind all the time, and he cannot shake it off. And yeah, it's just been happening on its own. So he's kind of confused about that. Okay, so the last one, what we're gonna see, what are his plans towards you? Let's see if this one is gonna be different from the first two. The first two, in person had a lot of doubts. So let's see if in this reading, and the first two were kind of similar about it, plans and actions. So let's see, this one will be different. So I'm gonna choose 4 cards. What are his plans towards you? What are his plans towards you? And then if we need additional clarification, we can ask and add more cards. So what are his plans? Okay, let's do additional clarification. So he sees you as a very happy, unique, beautiful being, and he wants to give you the world. So but at the same time, he's thinking that you're a lot in your emotions and you're a very dark and deep world, and that you're figuring out your own thing at this time. So he's stagnant at this time. So he's looking at you. He's either checking out your social platforms, or maybe asking friends what's going on. He's trying to stay connected, or maybe he might be showing it or might not be showing that he's trying to stay connected, but at the same time he's waiting it out. So he wants to come, he wants to have a conversation, but at the same time he is waiting because he thinks that stuff is going on in your life, either emotional stuff is going on in your life, and he is not sure if that's the right time, and he is feeling very sad about it and upset about it, and right now he's in stagnant mode. It's so interesting because this card came out in all 3 readings. And so something might have happened in your past that he's thinking about, that he's not proud of. And he has a lot of thoughts in his mind that are just, like this crowd. He's like talking and talking and talking and talking. He's trying to figure it out, and he's not sure what to do, whether he should do it or not do it, should do it, not do it, should do it, not do it, and he's feeling lost. He wants to do it, he wants to get to this place, but at the same time, right now, he's feeling stagnant and not moving. let's clarify this one. So Queen of Wands. He also thinking that you might be protecting yourself, and right now that you're focused on work, on your stuff that's going on in your life, or trying maybe to develop your career or getting ahead in some area of your life and trying to figure out your finances. And that you're a very fiery person, but at the same time, when it comes to him, he thinks you're very protective of yourself and your emotions and heart, and that you're very focused right now in, career and other area of life, not love life. So he's not sure if that's the right time to, move forward. Okay, so let's see. The Magician is actually a good card because Magician is a very powerful. He has the means to do anything that he wants to do, and he has so he can do anything he would like to do. He has the tools, he has the ideas, everything helps him. He knows how to handle himself. And let's get one more card. Okay, so he sees you as a star, as a beautiful star that sits in the sky far, far away from him. That you're very bright, but at the same time can be a little bit distant when it comes to your soul. So he's not sure what to do about this situation. There's another card, and this card he's ready for action, but he's not sure what to expect. He still has doubts. About what's gonna happen or what waits for him in this deep ocean right here. It looks pretty and beautiful, but you never know what's down deep inside. So he's not sure what's going on in your head and what's gonna happen next and whether he should do it or not. So let's get another card. Yes, so he thinks that you might meet him with tension. He's not sure whether he should act right now because of your emotional. As you can see that you're a very strong emotional person, so he's not sure whether he should act right now. Let's get another card. Yeah, he's not sure whether he will be welcomed. He's not sure whether it's right time, whether it's a very good time to act on it, whether it's a really good time for you. Let's get another card. But he wants this happy, and he wants to be really connected. He wants to be happy together, but he's not sure. Oh my goodness, too many cards. All the cards are coming out. Yeah, he wants to be, excited and happy together, but he is not sure whether that's the right time right now to act on it. So he hasn't decided yet. It's not 100% clear, but eventually he will make a move, but it's not clear when it's gonna happen, because right now he thinks now it's not a good time. Okay, so that was number 3. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit like if you liked the video, and leave in the comments what you guys think, and maybe introduce yourself, or maybe let me know if you want new topics for readings, and I'm really happy to see your feedback. And thank you. And hit notification button and subscribe if you guys want to see more videos. I usually post once a week or twice a week. So I'm really excited to see you next time. Thank you. Bye.